Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to discuss regarding to Azure Web App Services. So for that I will discuss its configurations and I will configure the staging slot apart from the production one, and also I will use the custom image of a HTML file for a website, and I will show you how we can use web app to host our website. So let's go directly to the Azure portal and see the configurations. So first we will search the web app, or you can say app services. Just create the app services, create a new resource, rg app, and need to give a unique name, app 112. Then you can use what kind of app you want to publish, like code, docker, or static web app. Also runs time stack, you can use according to your requirements. So I will go with PHP over here, and you can also use the operating system Linux or Windows, but depends what thing you have selected over here. So I will just go with the Linux, and region I'm okay with the US region. And then you can see those things like how much SKU or how much size you need for running your application. Then go to the next step to see the deployment, and I will go with the default one. And networking, you need to enable a network injection or not, or just use like default. That's better for my purpose, as this is like preview. They are doing some setup for this from the backend side, that's why it shows preview over the networking. Here you can enable the insights if you want, or if you don't want. So I just go with the default, and then create this app by clicking the create button. I will pause this video and come back after its creation. So the app has been created. Let's go to the resource, and then over here we can see its overview and the URL for the app. We can copy and we can paste over the next tab to see what is inside running over here. And apart from that, uh, there are like different parameters you can see for FTP or the status which is running or not. Then I will go to the deployment for the slot by going to the deployment slots, and over here we can create a new slot for our staging environment, because there is already one slot for production one and which is running. So we go with another one for our staging, so we can use this for testing purposes. So here we can use like staging 321 and add, and for that app default page is showing over here. I will show you how we can change to our custom image after we deploy the slot. So it takes a while. Let me pause the video and come back after it. So the slot has been added. So you can just close and we can see, and we can use our testing environment for this app, just clicking over there, and we can run this slot as a testing environment or staging environment. So we can use in the same time, as like you can check this page as well over here. it also shows the same thing right here, but you can see the URL is for staging and this one is like a production one, so this from the production slot. And it's right now running. Let's go back to the resource group and I will show you the slots over here which we created. Like this is the default one, the first one. The second is the staging one which we have created, and we can see the plan for app services by clicking the app services plan, and we can see we have running a Linux OS, so it shows Linux, and we have slot 1/1 running state, and there are other options you can explore according to your requirement. Let's go to next thing. Let's go to the resource group and web app, which is the production one. So here we can see this app, and we can go to the deployment slot. So we are here and we just go to the staging one and stop this one because we don't need right now to see how fast it stops as compared to a virtual machine. So it's a lighter than virtual machine, so we can just stop it, and let's refresh over here to see. So it stopped and this one is running. So now I will show you some configurations under the settings, so we can see the configurations for the web app. These like generic, or you can say default settings, we can change according to our requirement, but for that tutorial we don't need. So let's upload a custom file of uh, a website which is index page for the website for hosting purposes. So for that we need to go to the deployment center, and we also need external application which is FileZilla or any FTP server application, because this one is Linux, so we need separate third party, you can say, application to upload a file, rather than we just need to go through via long code with the PowerShell. So I will just show you FileZilla for this tutorial, and we will upload a file with the help of FileZilla. But for that we need some credentials. So for credentials we just need to go to deployment center, and then we need to click on the FTPS credentials. Over here we can find out our username for the app and the password. So click on the copy button for the username and put under the username and the password, and the endpoint like host, we need to copy this endpoint over here, paste, then quick connect and press OK. So it's establishing a connection and we are successful inside the application. So right now we have a root page which is this one, so we don't need like this page, so we just need to get into this page and delete this file. And if we want to upload, we can just use the new file, or we can just directly drag the file over here. Let me drag from the desktop. So let's drag the file this file. So it's already here, uploaded 100% and getting all successful. So we can see over here, once it's uploaded, the uploading has been finished. You can just minimize. Right now we have this page, so let's refresh to see our actual website, and let's copy the URL and try again by pasting. So we can see our website is loading. So it's successfully uploaded to this app, and we can see it's running fine. We can browse the website with this URL, and this is a small tutorial all about hosting a web page to this web app. And it's not quite hard, but there are so many features with the web app. But regarding to this tutorial and the scope, I just can show you this much. So I will come with another tutorial in the next video. So till then, have a good time and bye bye.